Yo, where's Max at?
I don't know, man. Tennessee lost again today, so you don't know if he's gonna show up.
He's probably not gonna
He's
show up.
probably in his feelings.
He's in his feelings.
He's in his feelings a lot, man. I swear.
I showed up.
I heard all that smack. I heard all that
You
smack.
late because of Tennessee?
Yeah, man. Me and the boys had a group powwow. We cried about it.
You got him back on track?
You
You
good
got him
now?
back on track?
You good?
Let's start the show.
I'm all right.
You here? Let's start the show. What's up, everyone? This is the Bounce Back Podcast. This is episode 9, Bounce Back Bracket. Welcome, re-welcome if you're rejoining us. This is a special episode of the Bounce Back Podcast. I'm your host, Dylan Young, and of course, I have my friends, Keenan Chafin, James Wilson, and Maxwell Woods, and our cameraman, Tyler Britt, is with us, too.
Why we booing Tyler?
You booed him.
I know.
Alright.
I'm booing because he was booing.
Let's stop the hate. This week on the Bounce Back Podcast, episode 9, Bounce Back Bracket. I'm sure you know what it's about. We're going to go through the show and go through each game in the NCAA bracket and fill out while we are recording the show, so we may have some disagreements. If we do happen to land on a disagreement, Tyler Britt will be our tiebreaker, and he will choose the game from there. So I guess we can...
Picking every game.
Yeah, he's picking every game. No, he ain't picking every game. But yeah, so we'll just go through all the 64 games and just go through the whole bracket until we get a champion and just go from there. And of course, we have the 2-minute rundown. Guys, let's get right into it. Who's our first game?
Duke, and it's going to be between North Carolina Central
Does it
and
matter who it's between?
India. No, it really doesn't.
Yeah, Duke.
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 Okay.
Duke. Yeah, Duke.
Duke.
The next one is
Zion.
Hold on, what region is this? What
This
region
is- we're in the
this?
East
East
region.
region.
This is
East
the
region.
number
So
one,
number 1
yeah.
Duke and number 16 seed. We're picking Duke. Yeah, Duke.
the next one is VCU versus UCF.
I'm going VCU on this one.
Now,
Okay.
number 8 VCU.
VCU number 9.
Number 9
UCF.
UCF.
I got UCF.
I got UCF.
Who you got?
Man.
Who you got?
I'm gonna take UCF. I'll go
Alright,
with y'all.
okay.
UCF,
Going
on
UCF
that.
on that.
UCF with you all.
Mississippi number 5 Mississippi State, number 12 Liberty.
Oh, I'm going Mississippi State on that. Number 5 Mississippi State.
I
I'm
don't know.
going Liberty.
I'm going Liberty.
Mississippi State.
Oh.
And now we have
hold on.
Tyler.
So wait, real quick. So why are y'all picking Liberty? Is this y'all's 12 over 5?
I think this is my 12 over 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
said
this
12
is
over
gonna be
5?
one of those Cinderella sleeper teams. I feel like.
You think Liberty?
Liberty, huh?
Liberty.
Go Flames.
I
Been a
think-
fan since 2002.
I think Mississippi State. All right, Tyler. Mississippi State or Liberty?
I'm gonna go with Liberty.
Let's go.
All
Let's go.
right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Number 12 Liberty advances to the round 32.
They have a tough game.
They
They
have a
hit their shots. And they get the job done.
All right.
All right, number 4 Virginia Tech, number 13 St. Louis.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Virginia Tech.
Yeah, number 4 Virginia Tech.
I want
Virginia
St.
Tech
Louis
is
to
the
win.
top team.
You want
But-
St. Louis to win?
Yeah, I
you
do.
got it's
Yeah.
majority
St.
rules.
Louis,
Yeah.
But Virginia Tech,
Majority
VTech.
rules.
That's fine.
Next up,
We got
I think St. Louis is going to beat them.
number 6 Maryland versus the number 11 Belmont.
oh, Belmont's a sleeper.
Belmont's
man.
a sleeper.
I feel like
Belmont.
Belmont.
I got Belmont.
I got
I got Belmont.
I got Maryland.
I got Belmont.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go Belmont.
Okay.
3 against 1 on that one. So Belmont.
Well, Belmont has to play Temple.
Is Melo Trimble's still there?
oh yeah, well Belmont or
Has to-
Temple.
has to
Yeah,
be
so
Temple.
Belmont. I got Temple or Belmont.
Is Melo Trimble still at Maryland? You remember Melo Trimble? He hooped. He was like their main. He was like the point guard for the longest.
I forgot who he
I don't
was.
know.
see-
Max bringing up random people in the show.
Sorry.
Okay, next.
Next up in the East region.
Number 3 LSU, number 14 Yale.
LSU.
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 I'm a Harvard guy, but you know,
You went to Harvard? Or you were just
No.
like okay.
big fan.
Oh man.
All right, number 7 Louisville, number 10 Minnesota.
I'm
Golden
going number
Gophers.
10 Minnesota.
I'm going with Minnesota
I'm
too.
going Cardinals.
Keenan?
Louisville.
Louisville. Oh.
And
Tyler.
now we have Tyler. We're the tiebreaker. I think the results are in.
Yeah. He's taking his
Waiting.
time.
We're gonna go with the upset.
Oh,
Oh
Minnesota.
my gosh,
Tyler goes
Tyler's
to Minnesota.
Hey,
Upset
I'm with
favorite.
Rick Pitino still. I used to be a Louisville fan. Nobody
Yeah.
knows that.
Dang, that's
Yeah.
three. That's
Wow.
3 upsets in one
They
side
start
of the bracket.
losing until you start winning. You hopped. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Number
I used to like Rick Pitino. I like Peyton Sibley
sorry,
for the
didn't-
longest.
Last game in the
Uh,
East region.
number 2 Michigan State and number 15 Brad. I don't even know who Brad is.
Michigan State.
Michigan State all the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, Michigan State. I don't like anybody named Brad.
Number 2 Michigan
You
State.
don't like Brad.
What did Brad do to your girlfriend?
Oh. Alright.
That's why it was late.
That was our
Number
East
one.
picks. We see
Yeah.
who's in the round of 32 from the East region. Let's go ahead and go on down with the West region.
That's
With
a tough.
the number one.
that's a
Yeah,
tongue
it is.
twister.
West
Alright.
region. Yeah, number one Gonzaga is facing who, James?
It's gonna be between PVMU.
PVAMU.
Gonzaga.
Yeah, let's just can we get agree?
Number
that
16
Gonzaga's-
seed against Gonzaga. We have no idea. Who
Dickinson
who-
or Perry.
That's the hard
16's
part. You don't know who's gonna win this game, but yeah,
I'm going,
no,
I bet you Gonzaga gets beat by one of those
yeah,
guys.
Perry winning it.
Gonzaga.
I'm like an underdog fan. I really like
You
underdogs.
really would be willing to bet $10 that Gonzaga's gonna lose for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$10?
I'd put $10.
Okay.
Whoa, $10 in
Got
the
$10.
first
Why
round.
would you do
Gonzaga
that?
against their 16
I
seed,
just-
Max and James.
Only one time has the number one seed fail. Just someone say that. All right.
Let's do it. You know.
Yeah.
Next up.
Yeah. Number 8 Syracuse. Number 9 Baylor.
Baylor.
I have Syracuse.
I'm taking Orange.
I'm taking
Syracuse.
Q's.
Yeah,
All right.
Syracuse.
Okay. Yeah,
Tough.
they had a tough schedule. They beat Duke. Unhealthy Duke. They beat Duke.
Yeah,
though.
well, they still beat Duke. Yeah,
This
they
next
had
one's
a
my
tough-
favorite.
The ACC. Next up,
I think it's gonna be one of the toughest first round games. Marquette versus
Should've been
Murray.
the 12-5.
Number 5
It should've been
Marquette.
the 12-5 because I'm going Murray State.
I'm going Murray
Really?
State.
I like Murray State.
I like Murray State and John Morton, man. I think he's got something
Yeah.
spectacular to
I
bring
think-
to the NCAA
I
tournament.
think that's the actual 12-5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that's the actual 12-5 upset?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, it's too late. No looking back.
Tyler, so we can go back and change.
Twice behind the camera.
Still in the West region. Number 4 Florida State. Number 13 Vermont.
Florida
I'm going
State.
Florida State.
Absolutely.
Florida State.
All right, moving down to the bottom side of that West bracket. Number 6 Buffalo. And number 11 either ASU or St. John's.
Arizona State or St. John's.
I like Arizona State. I think Arizona State's going to win, and then Arizona State will be
I
Buffalo.
like Buffalo, man. I like
Buffalo.
the style of
I got
basketball
Buffalo.
they've been playing here lately. They're hot.
I got
They're
Buffalo.
hot.
Yeah, they're cute.
If
What?
What?
Yeah, I guess see what he's trying to say. Like they're hot. Like
Oh,
when you're hot,
yeah.
you're cute.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
okay. All right. Well, I don't know what's up with
That was different. Okay.
All right. So
was
we'll
different.
go with Buffalo.
Why can't he say hot? I can't say cute.
Yeah, I didn't like
Yeah.
that.
Max, that ain't it, man. That ain't it.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Next
no,
up.
no judgment. Okay. Number 3 Texas Tech. Number 14 Northern Kentucky.
I'm going Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
I
Texas
was gonna say, I
Tech.
didn't even think Northern Kentucky made it. They must have won that little boo-boo bracket. All right, moving on. Number 7 Nevada. Number 10 Florida.
I got Nevada.
I like Florida.
Florida.
I like
Florida
Florida.
was a big upset.
Florida got robbed in the SEC semifinals
Mhm.
against Auburn.
Yeah.
That was a foul at the end. They should have had a shot at the SEC championship facing
agree.
Tennessee.
Yeah,
Yeah, so Florida to advance to the round of 32 in the West.
The last one in the West. Number 2 Michigan. Number 15
Montana.
Montana. That's what it is.
Oh, I'm going Michigan.
I'm going Michigan.
Michigan's strong. They're stout.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Michigan too.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were about to say something else,
Nah,
man.
I was going
I wanna
I went
move
thought
to
you
the,
were about to say something
I went
else.
to
They
the
win
pause.
basketball games.
Dramatic
Let's
effect.
go ahead and go over to the South. Number 1 Virginia.
Yeah. They were number 1 last year. They
Yeah,
lost
they
to the
number
number
one last
16
year.
seed. This year they got Gardner Webb, and I don't think they lose to Gardner Webb.
No, I think they don't do it twice.
They don't think-
they
yeah.
don't fail twice.
Ain't no way.
No. Virginia.
That would be something else if they failed twice, though.
Choke.
You know me. I want to.
Choke.
You know me. I want them to lose.
Yeah.
the way the
Because
basketball
Tennessee in
team-
this bracket.
Mm.
Tennessee in the South.
Yes, you is.
Moving on with the South. Number 8, Mississippi, and number 9, Oklahoma.
Can
I
see
like
the
Ole
stats?
Miss.
Can I see the stats?
Yeah,
I like
my bad.
Oklahoma in this one.
Yeah, let's pull up the stats real quick.
I like Ole Miss. This is why I like Ole Miss.
Oh,
Oh,
Ole
that's
Miss
a
is
tight battle.
far more efficient on the offensive end. They shoot free throws percentage very well. And for those of you who are at home who don't really look at the stats wise, I would say free throws are a good way to tell who's going to win a close game. Because if you make your free throws at the end of the game, it's a lot easier to win than if you're not making your free
Yeah,
throws.
something they don't have on here though we talked about is rebounds.
Yeah.
I feel like rebounds is important.
It's a very, very,
Very
pivotal.
important, because
Those
that-
two things are usually what I base my
rebounds
upsets
lead to
off of.
offensive possessions.
Right.
You know. So,
Yeah, that's true.
looking at this, I'm gonna take Ole Miss.
Yeah, for
Ole
sure.
Miss. Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. So we got Ole
Ole
Miss.
Miss.
Okay.
You gonna be shook when we go home.
Yeah. All right. Next up.
Still in the South. Number 5, Wisconsin. Number 12, Oregon.
I
like Oregon.
I like Oregon.
I like Oregon.
I like
Wisconsin.
Oregon.
Wisconsin. It don't matter.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
y'all
I
are just
mean,
picking a 5 to 12
care.
like each bracket.
Bro, Oregon's hot. They just
Oregon's
won the
nice.
Pac-12.
Oregon is.
They just
Oregon's
won the
good.
They got some
Pac-12.
hoopers on their
Oregon's trash.
team.
Yeah.
Pac-12's trash.
And if they were a healthy Oregon, they would be a much higher seed.
yes,
than
if
number
they
12.
were healthy,
If they had
I'd pick
Bobo.
Bobo.
Let me ask you.
Bobo.
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 You pick Wisconsin over Oregon because Oregon's not healthy.
Yes.
That's,
Well,
I mean,
they-
that's
I mean,
fair. That's fair.
Since they lost them in what was it, just like
They
that
did-
Christmas
It was-
break,
it was
Yeah.
they've turned it around pretty well.
Pac-12's trash though.
Pac-12
Like,
is,
that's what I'm
Pac-12
saying.
is even.
I ain't hooping
I wouldn't say
in
trash. It's
Pac-12.
even.
What's the highest seed in the Pac-12?
I ain't hooping at the
Oregon.
Pac-12.
Probably no, actually ASU.
Washington.
ASU is number
ASU.
11.
Okay, let's
No,
move on.
Washington's non.
Oh,
Let's
was it
move
that?
on.
Washington's not.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Highest seed is
the-
non. Like what?
The next one in the South is number 4 Kansas State, and number 13 UC Irvine.
Kansas State.
And I like Irvine in this one.
Irvine. I like Irvine too.
I like UC Irvine.
I'm a California
Really?
kid, and I know John Edgar on the team. Shout out to John.
Oh man, can
yeah.
I make a stand? Like, I mean, Kansas State, they've been hot. They did
It's-
lose in the Big
it's-
12. I had them in my Final Four, and y'all knew that. Y'all going to get y'all.
Wait,
going
did
to
you?
get yes.
I did not
He
know
did,
that.
Yeah,
actually.
actually.
He
in
did.
our way too early
That's how I
Final Four.
felt. That's how I felt with the Nevada pick, but I was like, all
Yeah,
right.
our way too early Final Four. I had
Yeah.
Kansas State.
You had Nevada, and we didn't get Nevada in there either.
So fair. Max got his out. I got
You
mine
can make
out,
a
I
stand,
guess.
but majority rules.
Yeah.
Majority
This
rules,
is
yeah.
a democracy.
Oh, man.
right,
Well, I
let's-
can't get my Final Four in because 2 of my Final Fours are in the same bracket.
Yeah.
So
All right, let's move
You
on.
goofball.
Yeah, mine too.
It's way too early though. Way
All
too
right.
early Final Fours.
here we go. Number 6 Villanova, number 11 St. Mary.
Oh,
I like Villanova going on this one.
Villanova.
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 Okay. Smart.
Yeah, you want to look at the stats for that one? Because we just
No, I know.
Next up,
number 3 Purdue, number 14 Old Dominion.
Old Dominion. Man, they had a
I got
miracle
Old
run.
Dominion.
What?
I got Old
Purdue
D.
all the way.
I got
Old
Purdue.
Dominion.
Purdue.
Purdue's been playing.
I'm never gonna support a bull maker. Okay. That's one thing I won't.
Max ain't about it.
Yeah, obviously.
All right.
Number 7 Cincinnati, number 10 Iowa.
Cincinnati.
Cincy.
I don't know.
I got Iowa.
I like Iowa.
Ooh.
Already on
Tyler,
Cincy.
come
Tyler
on.
Britt with the tiebreaker.
I'm going with Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you picked
I
underdog
hope
every
Iowa
time?
I
wins.
picked underdog every time.
You like the underdogs, don't you, Tyler?
I like the underdogs. I really like Iowa over Cincy.
Okay.
All right.
I respect that.
I like
I
that.
respect
the
that.
one he was
So,
Shut
knew
you up
about.
real quick.
so
You knew
next,
about that one.
yeah. So the last one in this one is Tennessee and was it Colgate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're all going Colgate, right?
If we get beat by a
Colgate.
toothpaste, I'll be mad.
Colgate.
I got Tennessee.
I got Colgate. No, I'm just joking.
I was gonna say.
I got
It would still be
Tennessee.
majority rule because
Yeah.
Tyler was going to pick.
I got Tennessee. Let's
All
go
right.
ahead and move on to the Midwest. Number 1, North Carolina
Yeah.
facing their 16th seed, Iona.
Iona. Yeah, Iona is a good team, but UNC is going to win that.
Yeah,
game.
Iona's been hot lately. They really have. But yeah,
It
I'm
sucks
going,
that they had to
yeah,
be a 16 seed.
UNC.
UNC for sure.
Keenan, you going?
Nope, I ain't got to say
You
nothing.
ain't got to say
Yeah,
anything.
you ain't
Okay.
got no
Okay.
problem in it.
All right, moving on.
Number 8, Utah State. Number 9, Washington. I think Utah State's going to win this
Utah
game.
State.
I like Utah State.
Utah State.
I like Utah State. I also like Washington, but I,
I
like
do like
Utah
Washington.
State over that.
But I feel like Washington let go in that Pac-12 championship. They didn't play well.
They didn't play well throughout the tournament. They almost lost to USC,
Yeah.
who was my pick to win the Pac-12.
Yeah.
They only won by like it was a moment and a minute left. They're down by 2 points, and then it just
They've not been hot.
not been playing the best.
All right.
Number 5 Auburn. Number 12 New Mexico
I got
State.
Auburn.
I like what
I don't
Auburn's
know.
doing right now. I got Auburn.
I like New Mexico State, guys.
Guys.
I don't know.
Keenan, what you got?
Rules, man.
New Mexico State, guys.
New Mexico State.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Tyler
God.
Britt.
Dude, how Auburn's been playing, I'm not choosing. I'm going with Auburn.
You going
Oh, I thought
Auburn?
you were
All
gonna
right.
do the upset.
Tyler chose Auburn for the tiebreaker.
Wow, I thought you were gonna do that.
They used up all the threes in the SEC tournament.
Man, Auburn's been playing hot. Man. They shoot the 3-ball well.
Yeah, but I don't know.
They were hitting.
They
that.
shouldn't
Yeah,
have
they
won
shoot
that.
the 3-ball
Yeah.
well.
They were
Well,
hitting.
Yeah, they were hitting and they going to come out missing.
And come out.
All
Yeah.
right, let's
you know,
move
you
on.
have the good highs come with good low. Big lows. Number 4 Kansas and number 13 was that
Northeastern.
Northeastern?
I'm
Okay.
going Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas.
Kansas.
I love how Keenan's just
Blue
waiting.
blood.
All right.
The bottom half of the Midwest, Iowa State number 6 and Ohio State number 11. I
got
Ohio
Ohio
State.
State.
I like Ohio State.
I like Ohio State because they got. I like the point guard. I forget what his name is, but
I
he
think
played
it's
for.
Ohio State.
he
I
played
think
for-
it's gonna be a big.
No.
It's gonna be a big game.
He played
and
for Mike
Iowa
Beebe
is
high
a
school
much better
team.
team than I think Ohio State's gonna pull it out.
I haven't watched Ohio State much this season, but I like
No.
Ohio State.
You remember when Ohio State used to be like rowdy?
Ohio or Iowa?
Jared Sullinger,
Ohio
Evan Turner,
State used to be so good.
Evan
man.
Turner.
So good.
Evan
Ohio State
Turner
used to be
could
so
hoop.
good.
Yeah, no, Evan Turner. That's my boy too. I like Evan Turner.
No, Evan Turner.
Yeah. What? So number 3, Houston, and number 14, Georgia State.
I'm going Houston.
I'm going Houston.
Yeah.
H-Town, baby.
Them Houston boys can ball.
Okay. The last 4 teams in the Midwest: Woolford, number 7 versus number 10, Seton Hall.
I like Seton Hall.
I like Woolford.
I like Warford.
I think Woolford is gonna be one of those Cinderella teams that make it to the
Bro,
Sweet
Seton
16.
Hall, bro, got some hoopers on their squad.
I like Warford.
I like Woolford.
Seton Hall has a
Seton
top.
Hall.
They have like a
Seton
top
Hall.
10 pick on their team right
Hall.
So we got a tiebreaker. Tyler, who you got?
The
Warford or Seton
offensive
Hall?
efficiency difference and the
So you got Seton Hall?
I think
That's
Seton
Seton
Hall.
Hall.
wins.
All right. Well, we'll
I
go
feel
with
like
Seton
it-
Hall.
Seton Hall.
It wouldn't be like an
Alright.
upset, but yeah.
If we had
Not yet.
an
They're playing
hour,
against SoCon.
if we had an hour, 2 hours to go on the show, best believe
It's
we'd be
SoCon, that's
debating
what- yeah.
about this.
oh yeah, no, we'd be fighting on.
We'd be
a lot of
debating
these.
about these picks, but we got to get it done fast. Next up,
Number 2, Kentucky. I mean, could be on Kentucky.
Abilene.
Abilene.
Christian.
I am
Abilene
going
Christian.
with
Number
Abilene
15,
Christian.
Abilene. I say Abilene.
Abilene.
y'all lose.
Wait, y'all making a joke.
No, they are making
Abilene,
jokes.
Abilene. Let's do it. All right.
No, we're
On
going
to the-
Kentucky.
I'm just kidding.
I was about
I'm
to
just
say,
kidding.
man. I was
Abilene
like, what?
Christian.
Dang, he got.
They really
he
trying to
he
get
about to be in the mood.
Right, he's about to cry.
They
All
really
He
trying to
about
get
throw
me,
hands
man.
with everybody.
right, heading back to the East.
All right,
Duke and UCF.
Number 1, Duke. Number 9, UCF.
Duke.
Duke.
Didn't even hesitate on that one.
All right.
We have the upset Liberty, number 12, versus number 4,
For
Virginia.
some reason,
I got
Virginia Tech.
Liberty winning against
What?
Virginia Tech.
No, absolutely not. Not Virginia. Tech.
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech. Yeah.
Liberty shouldn't even win against.
I think I kind of want to change that to Mississippi State, but
It
it's
should,
too late.
it
It's
should
too
be
late.
Mississippi
Too
State.
late,
It should be
too
late. It's too
Mississippi State,
All right, number 11, Belmont or Temple. We don't know how they got this far because we don't
LSU.
know who's playing. Versus number 3, LSU.
but LSU.
I'm taking LSU.
I'm taking LSU too.
Yeah, it's round of 32. It
Michigan
gets
State.
tough now. It gets real
Last one in the East.
I got
Number 2,
Michigan
Michigan
State.
State, and number 10, Minnesota.
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Okay. Heading to the West. Number 1, Gonzaga. Number 8, Syracuse.
Oh boy.
This is going to be Gonzaga's toughest test
Oh, boy.
headed in. But I
That
think
zone.
Gonzaga's going to win.
I'm taking Zags.
All right.
I'll go Zags.
Yeah.
Because after this, they might have who's Murray or Florida State. Murray number 12,
Florida
number
State's good,
4,
though.
Florida State.
I'm taking Florida State.
Florida State.
I think Gonzaga can beat. We'll get there when we get there. But number 6, Buffalo. Number 3, Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
For sure. I don't think Buffalo's going to make that far in the first place. But. And this is probably the toughest one in the West. Number 10, Florida. Number 2, Michigan.
That ain't gonna be that tough.
I'm
I think
taking
Florida's
Michigan,
going to win
man.
that one.
I think Michigan gonna
What? I'm
spank
taking
them.
I got
Michigan.
Florida.
Michigan gonna spank them.
I got Florida.
Y'all two got
gonna win
Florida?
that one,
I got
yeah.
Florida.
Tyler Britt.
I don't see Florida winning.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, Michigan, it is.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. Heading over to the South. Number 1, UVA. Number 8, Ole Miss.
UVA.
I'm taking Virginia.
UVA.
Yeah.
Number 12, Oregon. Number 13, UC Irvine. That's gonna be
UC
Irvine.
that's a good game. I like UC Irvine still in that.
I'm taking UC Irvine.
Okay, Irvine.
I think that's the Cinderella team
Yeah.
that we have. Yeah. I like them.
I like them in this.
And I like 'em
because
beating
the South
UVA.
is a pretty solid
Yo.
field for anybody to come out
We'll
of.
get to that.
Yoink.
Number 6,
Yup.
Villanova. Number 3, Purdue.
I like Purdue.
Nova.
I like
Villanova.
Villanova.
I ain't never gonna support a
All right.
Boilermaker.
We'll go
It's a
Nova.
very even. You look at these stats that we pulled up. It's a very even game.
Jay Wright.
I don't care.
DJ Wright. is
Jay
nice.
Wright's
Wright.
tough. He got his own book.
He's tough because he got his own
he can
It's hard.
read.
Hey, it's low-key hard to make your
read.
book.
Yeah.
Come on now.
It
Come
is.
on now. Somebody wanna read
Okay.
it.
Number 10, Iowa. Number 2, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Iowa.
Tennessee.
Oh,
Iowa.
shoot.
No, I'm just joking. Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee.
I was about to say Tyler ain't picking Tennessee.
I don't think Tyler picked Tennessee. All right, let's move to the Midwest.
Okay. Number 1, UNC, and number 8, Utah State.
North Carolina.
UNC.
North Carolina.
North Carolina for sure. Number 5, Auburn. Number 4, Kansas.
Oh boy.
This is a toughie.
Ooh,
I like Auburn.
I like Auburn.
I like Auburn.
I didn't even think Auburn was going to win the first game, but if they're going to win the first game, they got to win the
Yeah.
second game.
I mean, Kansas
Put
been
Auburn in
up
there.
and down all season. So
Right. Number 11, Ohio State. Number 3, Houston.
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 And number 10, Seton Hall. And number 2, Kentucky.
Seton Hall.
Seton Hall did beat Kentucky in the regular season.
Seton Hall did beat Kentucky in the regular. I just wanted to repeat that so everyone else.
So Kentucky's going to get revenge. Kentucky.
Okay.
Kentucky.
Yeah, I'll put Kentucky down. It's fine. I know he's gonna be upset if I. We don't want to see Dylan
I'ma
cry
cry
on the
though,
show.
picking
We don't.
Kentucky.
We don't want to see him cry. on the
Kentucky's
show.
gonna win it all.
All right.
Sweet 16.
Oh yeah, we're
In
getting,
the East.
We're getting down to where it's gonna be. We're gonna get some heated arguments coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
Going back to the East, number 1 Duke, and number 4 Virginia Tech.
Duke.
Top dog Duke.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we just tap Duke all the way to the?
Yeah, go ahead and put him in the championship.
Okay, cool. Let's see. We got number 3 LSU and number 2 Michigan State.
Let's look at that.
I got
Hold on,
LSU.
here's-
Need some stats.
Here in the East, we have all 4 of the top seeds making it to the Sweet 16 in the East. That's usually never happens. So
Well, first time for everything.
yeah.
Just this bracket. This is the only bracket that's going to happen.
I'm going Michigan State.
Boy, I want to go Michigan
Yeah.
State too. I got Michigan State.
Michigan State has better defense and a better field goal 3-point percentage. Michigan State.
All right, down
Michigan
to the
State.
West.
Michigan State against Duke's going to be a good
Number 1 Gonzaga, number 4 Florida State.
game. Florida State.
I got Florida State.
I got Gonzaga.
What you got, Max?
Gonzaga or Florida State.
I got Gonzaga.
I got Florida State.
Oh, Florida
man.
State moving on over the Zags.
All right. Number 3 Texas Tech. Number 2 Michigan.
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 I like that one too. Actually, I like Michigan.
All right, let's move to the South.
Number 1 Virginia and number 13 UC Irvine.
I'm telling you, I'm taking UC Irvine in this one.
Really?
If they made it this far, I
Okay,
think they'll beat
okay, I'm with you.
Virginia.
I'm with
I
you,
think
Irvine.
Virginia's super overrated.
You know what?
I'm with you, Irvine. My boy played
I'm
for
with the
team.
Cinderella. Irvine.
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 I'm with you on that
He's
one.
going to flip. He's going to flip. He's going
He's
to
going.
I
He wanted
hate it.
Tennessee to get Irvine so they could win.
No,
Yeah.
because last time we thought I had a Cinderella team.
Here we go. This is gonna be the tough
Jesus
one.
beat us.
This is gonna be the
Sister
real.
Loyal.
This is gonna be the real tough one. Number 6 Villanova versus number 2 Tennessee.
I like us against Villanova.
I like Villanova.
I like Tennessee.
Oh, I like Nova.
I like Villanova.
Darn it.
Y'all coming to me because you know who I'm
All right.
picking.
Yeah, who we got?
Unbiased opinion.
Unbiased opinion,
Okay,
Tyler.
break.
Come look at the stats.
You want to look at the stats real quick on this one?
No, pick.
Do you want
Okay,
Go ahead
if,
and
if
pick.
we straight pick it, I'm going Nova. They got experience in this.
Yes, they do.
He's right.
Tyler picks Nova to move on. Beats Tennessee.
I heard.
Dang.
Dang, that's
All right.
South. I'm telling you, anybody can come out of that South. We
Yeah.
have number 13 UC Irvine and number 6 Villanova in the Elite 8.
All right.
We're about to
Neither
put-
one
we
of the
put-
1 or the
we
2
put
seeds
Nova
made
back.
it,
We put
or
Nova
the
back.
3 or the 4 seeds made it.
All right, let's go to the Midwest.
Good game.
We have number 1 North Carolina, number 5 Auburn.
I'm taking North Carolina.
North Carolina for
North
sure.
Carolina.
And we have second game, Houston, number 3, and Kentucky, number 2.
I'm taking Houston.
I got Houston.
Taking Houston.
I got
Ooh,
Houston.
I like Houston.
I got Houston.
I like Houston. I don't think Kentucky
I have
makes
Kentucky.
it to the Final Four. I don't think Kentucky makes it to the Final Four.
Kentucky.
And they're either going to lose to Houston or North Carolina.
I have Kentucky, but I guess we're putting Houston.
Okay. Well,
Houston.
back to the.
It's only fair.
We're in the final-
Tennessee.
yeah.
Tennessee lost to
In
Nova.
the Elite
so-
Eight.
We're in the Elite 8. Sorry, I almost said Final
In the
Four.
Elite Eight in the East, who we got coming out?
Duke.
Duke.
Michigan State. Okay.
Duke over
I just wanted to
Michigan
let
State.
I mean,
everyone
it's
know
gonna be
who
a good
the
game. That'll
second
be a
game
good
was.
game, but
In the West, who's coming out?
Florida State or Michigan?
Florida State.
Florida State.
I like Florida State.
I like Florida State.
I like Michigan.
You know what? No, let me change. I like Michigan.
All right,
I like
Tyler.
Michigan
Why do you like Michigan for?
because of what they had last year. I think
Trey
they
Burke's
can make
playing.
another run.
Oh yeah, they just won it.
No,
yeah.
they didn't win it. They lost to Villanova.
The Villanova? No
Yeah.
way. When didn't Michigan just? I thought they won it.
No,
No,
they were-
Villanova
no,
won.
they
Oh, they
got
got beat.
Yeah,
got
the
beat by
Final Four,
Villanova.
right?
Yeah, they
It's
got
Final
beat.
Four Elite 8 last year.
No, there's in the
They- there's a
championship,
championship.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of 2 years. Okay, go ahead.
See,
All
You're right.
Tyler.
Yeah.
mix you up.
So Tyler,
I'm going Michigan.
Michigan it is.
Michigan.
I'm glad we didn't put 3 ACC
And-
teams in the Final Four. Honestly.
Into the South, we have UC Irvine, number 13, and Villanova, number 6.
I gotta take Nova. The run
gotta take
ins now.
Villanova.
Cinderella run ins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No one really expects Cinderella team to get to the Final Four.
Yeah, like
Even
over
last
Chicago.
year, no one expected them to get to the Final Four.
I
Even
know.
if you had them in your Sweet 16, you didn't expect them to be the
They
Final
beat
Four.
us.
Last team in the Elite 8,
Can we look at those stats?
last game in the
In the
Elite 8.
Midwest.
Can we look at
In the
those stats?
Midwest, we have UNC.
Oh god, UNC just
And
blows them out.
Houston.
Yeah, UNC just-
UNC
UNC.
is one of those
I
teams
wanna- I
that
wanna-
are
UNC just blows them out.
Yeah, I wanted to pick.
All right, our
I can
final.
already see who's gonna be our champion.
Yeah.
Our final four: Duke coming out the East,
Mhm.
Villanova coming out the South,
Yeah.
Michigan coming out the West,
Yeah.
and North Carolina coming out the Midwest.
Well,
So let's go ahead to
I'm gonna
that
go ahead and
Those are
Duke,
some good teams. Those are good teams.
I'm gonna fill this out.
Duke and Michigan.
I think this is a stout Final Four.
This is a
This
stout
is a
Final
good-
Four.
I feel like this is a realistic Final
Yeah.
Four.
Yeah.
So it comes out Duke or Michigan. What y'all got?
I
got
got
Duke.
I got dang. I got Duke. If Zion's playing,
The only stat Duke is behind in is turnovers per game.
I mean,
The points per game make up for that more than enough. And
What if Duke gets upset early though?
it could happen.
it's
their
March.
history.
It's March.
But Duke
Not-
has that history.
Not really.
I could see, honestly, I could see him losing to Michigan State more.
with
than
this
I
much
could
firepower,
Yeah,
it'd be the
not-
biggest.
not-
Michigan
bust
State's the only team I
ever.
could see him losing to
Thing is,
before.
if they-
Before,
if they could beat
yeah,
Michigan State, they
before-
could beat
before.
Michigan.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree.
Put Duke in the championship game.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry for wasting your guys' time.
You can just skip to the end.
They're
Skip.
like, oh,
All
25
right.
minutes of this.
On the other side,
Finish of them listening to
on the other side, we got
Duke.
Villanova
Did have-
and North Carolina.
I got Nova.
I like it, North Carolina.
I got Nova.
I like North Carolina. Max, it's up to you.
6.5 hours later.
I got Villanova.
You already put.
Oh,
I changed
Tyler.
Changed my mind.
But hold on. Before we go to
You're a
Tyler,
cheater.
Changed my mind.
why y'all two chose Villanova?
Yeah.
I chose.
I would like to add this.
Yeah,
Keenan
I
wrote
put-
down
I
North
put
Carolina. on
but I
his
changed my
paper.
mind.
What? You
I
can't
changed
change your
my
mind. No,
I
it's
can't.
Well-
What are you talking about?
We haven't selected it yet.
Just
so
like
it's
how
not too
Tyler
late.
said about the picking them over Tennessee, experience is going to come in. They're going, and I'm pretty sure they have some vets on there that's been here before. So it
North
helps.
Carolina has
North
about 3 or
Carolina
4
has
people
vets,
that have
too.
been there before. That have won it.
Oh yeah,
before.
they do. Oh man,
Joel Berry.
This is
coming
tough.
through that door.
Joel Berry's still at school.
No, he ain't coming through
Oh,
that door.
I
That's what I'm
said,
saying.
what?
That's what I'm saying. He ain't
I
coming
mean,
through
yeah,
that
No,
door.
ain't no way he starts.
He ain't coming through that
That
door.
ain't- that ain't
18th
Joel
year,
Berry.
senior.
That ain't Marcus Page.
Joel Berry ain't coming to save y'all this time.
Listen.
I'm taking Carolina.
The reason I want North Carolina to make it is because I want a quality championship game.
Yeah,
That's the biggest rivalry in college basketball.
in sports.
Probably in sports, yeah.
In sports.
North Carolina and Duke. What
I've
if
already
that's
seen
a
it 3
championship
times.
game?
I'm okay.
You don't want to see it a fourth time?
I don't want to see it a 4th time.
Wow.
Well, you only seen it one time with a healthy
Yeah,
a healthy
with a
Duke
healthy
and a
Zion.
healthy North Carolina.
I'm okay.
Or what if you died today? You don't get to see the fourth time.
I look. I have
Whoa.
Duke winning it. It's okay.
All right. Well, I'm taking North Carolina.
I'm taking North Carolina. You're taking.
I'm taking Nova.
taking-
No.
Over.
Tyler,
It's an
what's
ACC
up?
It's an ACC championship game.
So you going North
He's going
Carolina?
UNC.
Oh, okay.
UNC.
See, that's why I put UNC.
Championship
so you made me
game.
mark it
That's
out.
what the NCAA wants anyway.
Yeah. Championship game, the rivalry,
Right.
the biggest rivalry.
The game
Duke,
that cost $3,000 per ticket, and then former President Obama was in attendance of.
Just
It's gonna
imagine
bring,
what
it's gonna
this
bring
gonna
your
be.
most money in there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what.
Yeah.
Hey, watch these
Refs
games.
are gonna be calling
Watch
it.
these games. Watch these games.
All
Watch
right.
what Duke plays.
Sponsored by Body Armor.
So Duke or North Carolina?
Duke.
Duke.
North Carolina.
Are you crazy?
I'd love to see. I don't know who I'd rather want to win. I like Kobe White. I like Seventh Woods.
North
Seventh
Carolina
Woods. I don't like Kobe
gave
White.
North Carolina gave Duke a tough battle even with Zion Williamson.
Yeah,
Duke only won by 1.
yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm
Duke
going-
shot bad that game.
They might shoot
They shot bad.
this game.
They shot bad and still won. That's what I'm
They
saying.
might shoot
I'm
bad this
going.
game.
I'm
Well,
going
if they
Duke.
still shoot bad, they still have a chance to win.
I'm
is
going
what
Duke.
saying.
You going Duke?
I'm going Duke.
So that's 3 Duke and 1 North Carolina.
For Duke. But
Yeah, Tyler picked Duke too. But
Yeah.
I'm going UNC. But oh well, we got Duke winning it all.
What's the tiebreaker?
Tiebreaker.
They're going to get beat by North
Let's see.
Dakota
Let's see.
State.
This is how I usually do it. I'll see their points per game. Duke scores about 83.5 points per game. I know there's a half a point.
78, 74.
And North Carolina scores about 86 points per game.
I'll say 78, 76.
So North Carolina should win.
Well, but
Well, they should.
Their
I mean,
opponents
going
per-
off that, yeah.
but if your opponents per game, Duke held most of their opponents to 67 points, and
How many
North
points?
Carolina allowed 72 points.
What's the net differential? in
If
that?
if Duke does go all the way to the national championship, how many points is Zion, and then like how many points does Zion average through the whole tournament?
he has to average at least 25.
25.
He
I
has
say
to.
24, 25.
He has to.
RJ has to have at least
What if he put
22.
up like 30 a game?
That's,
He was doing it in the
He's
in the
doing it.
ACC.
Yeah, he could do it.
He did. He was 30
He
and
could
11
put 30
for,
on all these kids.
for the first 2
a
games,
game.
shooting 85% in the first
Yeah,
2
I mean,
games in the
just-
ACC
He'll
tournament.
He missed
he
the
just
shots the second
puts
game.
his head down and runs to the rim, like,
Yeah.
and then he'll shoot a 3 randomly and hit it. It's
And hit it.
He could shoot.
Yeah.
We got Duke winning the national
83,
championship
79.
in the bounce back bracket. And if you want to join us, James actually made a March Madness through the March Madness app. He made a bounce back pod bracket group. Feel free to join us. Our link will be connected to this video, and I'll also tweet it out for you on the Bounce Back Pod Twitter. And of course, you see our final 4 for the Bounce Back podcast bracket was Duke, Villanova, Michigan, North Carolina, and then Duke beating North Carolina in the championship game. Man, that would be great if we got that. Let's go ahead and end the show with a 2-minute rundown. Of course, we had all the excitement in the bracket. Let's just get through these questions real quick. Tyler, why don't you start us a timer real quick, and we'll get through this 2-minute rundown.
Yeah.
That's how
Just so everyone knows, if you make a bracket on the Capital One app, all you have to do is type in Bounce Back Pod. It'll pop up. If not, the link's in the description.
Yeah, if you need help, just holler at one of us.
Yeah.
We'll help you out. All right, 2-minute rundown. Let's go. Question number 1. Craziest part of the NFL free agency, Keenan?
Where's my bag at? Everybody throwing his money out, man.
Honestly.
I want my bag.
Honestly.
Don't you have a joke? Okay. Odell Beckham Jr. is probably my.
OBJ.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
definitely
didn't know.
Odell Beckham.
You know what I forgot? They got Kareem Hunt too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
out
they
for
need a
8 weeks,
kicker.
though. Number 2. Who's your favorite high school hooper?
I don't watch high school.
He really
This year,
Yeah.
Cole Anthony.
I like Josh Christopher.
Your
He's
favorite high school hooper?
Yeah. Josh Christopher.
Jacob. Yeah,
Josh Christopher.
Jacob. Josh
Jacob. Yeah, he's cold.
Yeah, he's cold.
All right, question 3.
He's cold.
Will the Cleveland Browns make the AFC Championship?
Yes.
I hope so.
Yes.
I really do. So the Patriots can bend them over and
Whoa.
smack them crazy.
I think they do.
Me too.
Okay. Number 4. What star do you think the Lakers will land this offseason?
0. Nobody.
I think they're gonna get LeVar Ball.
I'm still on the Kyrie Irving. I think they still land Kyrie somehow.
We'll probably get Brandon Jennings or something.
Let's start.
we'll say we're getting Anthony Davis, then they'll pick up Brandon, then they get Reggie Bullock.
Question 5. Russell Westbrook and the Utah Jazz fan has an argument during the game. Thoughts on the Utah Jazz fan being expelled for the remark he made to Westbrook?
Good for the Jazz for doing this.
Yeah, I think the players are humans too, and we often put them on pedestals like they're not should be treated like natural human beings.
Yeah, I thought it held justice. I thought it was
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, last question. We talked about Lil Uzi in the first episode. Lil Uzi had a song snippet on Instagram. Is that a hint of him coming back into the music game?
He wants to, but I don't think he will.
Ooh, I hope not.
Yeah, I want him back.
You mean you hope
Shout out
not?
Uzi.
I really hope
You don't
not.
like Uzi?
Well, I mean, he did.
We got
He
6
did what he was
seconds.
supposed to do.
You don't like Uzi?
No, he did what he was supposed to do.
Alright.
He got a one-hit wonder and he got out.
All right, that's it.
Wonder.
No, he didn't. All right.
What hit wonder?
Lil Uzi
got
had
it.
more than one.
He
hit.
gave me. He did what Soulja Boy
Love is
did.
rage too.
No, he did what Soulja Boy did. He gave me a couple bangers.
Oh,
no,
man.
no, you're good.
Oh, man.
You're
All
good.
right.
What
All
hit
right.
wonder?
Yeah.
That's a wrap for the Bounce Back Podcast, episode 9, Bounce Back Bracket. We appreciate you all joining us. And remember, if you want to join our group in the March Madness app, just find Bounce Back Pod or hit one of us up. We'll lead you there. And we'll also have the link in the description of this video. And while you're looking for that link, make sure you subscribe. We appreciate you. Much love for the fans. And we out. Hey, this is the bracket, man.
Hey, this
Leave
is
your
The
final
bracket.
four.
the bracket, man.